The minute we made inquiries about the Grand Canyon and mentioned to tour operators that we wanted to film stories about accessible tourist attractions, we got an overwhelming response. The region exists to meet the needs of tourists, and the Americans have appreciated that there is a growing population of disabled tourists wanting to access all that the states of Nevada and Arizona have to offer. Well, it wouldn't be a trip to Las Vegas if we didn't go to the Grand Canyon. This outfit here have accommodated us superbly. Whoa! Papillion Visionary Air made short work of loading all 3 wheelchair users onto the plane. Then it was time to get our first glimpses, or the magic that lies just beyond the glitz of Vegas. This is your captain, Curtis Palmer. It's 103 degrees in the cabin at the moment, and it's stinking hot. It's a region of dramatic contrast, from the shimmer and the schmaltz of the Vegas circus to such ultimate grandeur. Americans claim the Hoover Dam, over which we fly, is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was built in the 1930s when there was none of the technology available today. The fact that it was built under budget and 2 years ahead of schedule is an impressive effort. They poured concrete 24 hours a day for 2 years straight. That's a lot of concrete. But seriously, how could anything man-made ever be compared to what nature offers?
It's a pretty big hole, eh?
But you can't really appreciate the Grand Canyon until you get up close and personal. So the next day, the boys hit the road again.
Look over to the left, out towards the water. See those little trees out there and some white?
We took a 3-hour Jeep ride, courtesy of tourist operator Pink Jeeps, right to the western rim of the Grand Canyon. Almost there, but the boys needed a toilet stop. Middle of the Arizona desert, and it's accessible.
Only just.
And hot.
The park itself covers 7 million acres. Once it was all owned by the Wallapai tribe. The US diplomatically states that it acquired the canyon during the American-Mexican Wars. Recently, 1 million acres was handed back to the Wallapai tribe. The tribe now manages tourist operations in the region and generously granted us access to film in the canyon. They wanted us to showcase plans they have for disabled tourists. Good old Steve, our camera operator, was the first to step right on out there into the canyon. And then it was my turn. Since when have I ever claimed to be Mr. Adventurous, huh? I've got to tell you, this was quite a test of my faith in the crew. 3,000 feet down. It's pretty cool that they let me come this close, but I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here. I'm pretty scared. And with me stuck in my wheelchair, I'd make it to the bottom like a rocket if I slipped. In just a couple of months, it's going to be possible for everyone to step out like that, but in somewhat more safety than my little excursion. Even the Wallapai people have thought about disabled people when it comes to tourism. This is what they're building, a glass skywalk that will allow wheelchair users to freewheel out above the canyon, if they dare. But that, folks, was quite enough adventure for me for one day. The journey home, well, it was just a tad quieter than the trip on the way out. Well, it's about 34 degrees, 35 degrees centigrade, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's bloody hot out there and we're struggling a bit. Can't control the temperatures. The only way we can cool ourselves down is by wetting towels and tipping water over our heads. Right, we're soldiers though. Rocking on. Oh yeah, and a good day was had by all.